This is A Little to the Left, a puzzle video game developed by Canadian indie studio Max Inferno and published by Secret Mode in 2022. During the COVID-19 pandemic, casual gaming became very popular and more people than ever were turning to video games for entertainment. Aesthetically pleasing games, such as A Little to the Left, became very popular as they attracted women, an audience that weren't typically targeted by video game producers. When one thinks of a video game, A Little to the Left is not what they typically expect. There is no violence, no goals, and no character to play as. You simply tidy up. A Little to the Left is a paid game that can be played on the Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and any computer through Steam, which is a video game distribution service and storefront. The game is $23 on Steam, and it has a DLC, which is further downloadable content available for $9. As of April 2024, 2 million people had downloaded and played A Little to the Left. The game was also nominated for Best Puzzle Game in 2023's Pocket Gamer Awards. But how does the game work? The player is taken through a series of scenes where their only job is to put each object in its correct place. Sometimes there are empty slots with the same shape as an object, like a jigsaw puzzle. Sometimes the objects fit together in an open plane. Sometimes the objects need to be ordered based on size, quantity, or some other identifying factor. It is up to the player to determine what needs to be neatened up and how the scene needs to be organised. Often, a level contains multiple different solves, and the player is encouraged to return to previous levels to solve them in a different way. The most important element of A Little to the Left is the visual aesthetic of the game. From the title card alone, you can tell that this game was created to be calming and enjoyable pastime for people. The colour choices are bright and pleasing to the eye, the music is calming, and the illustrations are simple. More than anything else, this game wants the player to be calm. It is clear from before even downloading the game that there will be no horror, there will be no violence, there will be nothing frightening within the game itself. A Little to the Left is a perfect example of how we create games out of everyday life activities. There is an idea in game studies called gamification, and it's the idea that we use games to get through everyday activities. For example, you may have a fitness app that actually looks more like a game and that gives you in-game rewards for completing real-life activities. A Little to the Left plays on a similar concept. But instead of bringing the game to the jobs, they've brought the jobs into the game. While playing A Little to the Left, the player is rewarded with a sense of productivity, as they are completing jobs that most people deem to be productive. There is a calming, bigger picture aspect to the game as well, and that is that everything has its place. While it may be in our nature to throw out pencil shavings or overstretched elastic bands, A Little to the Left provides them a home and encourages us to treat our belongings with care and have places for them. When thinking about A Little to the Left in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, when people were stuck in their homes, this game not only helped people feel better about being in their homes and spending most of their time tidying up, but also helps people find gratitude in the things that they have.